everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Ashley. For those who are new here, I'm a licensed therapist, been a licensed therapist for the past 10 years now, and I'm so excited to talk about the topic of journaling. So we're going to take a deep dive into that topic. To my new subscribers, thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys watching a few of the videos that's on the channel already. Journaling is a part of one of the topics that was in the top 5 ways to build personal growth. So if you want to check out that video, you can also do that as well. So let's get into it. So with journaling, we're going to explore various parts to journaling, various topics that you can get started with, but because we've been focusing on personal growth, we're going to focus on journaling, like 10 journaling prompts that you can start with to get started. So this is part 1, so we're going to do 5, and then in the next video will be part 2 where we would do the next 5. So let's jump into it. Number 1, when do you feel most authentically yourself? You could measure this by when you are, say for instance, around a group of people. It could be your family, your friends. It could be certain environments that you're in. It could also be certain activities or career goal-oriented things that you're doing that brings out the best in you. Also, I would add to this, usually someone has probably, given you a little hint, right? They've probably seen you in your element and they say to you, oh, you are so good, at doing this, or I love it when you do this. I love seeing you when you're in this, element of yourself. So that can give you a hint as well. Number 2, what are some strengths that you often overlook or take for granted? This is your sauce, right? This is your sauce. And sometimes we overlook this primary ingredient. This is the stuff that has gotten you through challenging, difficult times. And because usually our brain works off of just automatic thought processing, we tend to overlook these things. We just think, well, I just got through that situation and things, worked out. But you didn't realize that it took some strength. It took some very great qualities that got you through that. So definitely write down at least 3 strengths that you have, because you're gonna need those strengths in the future when you're trying to attain your goals. Number 3, identify a recurring pattern, something that you see that's coming up often in your life. You may feel like, dang, I keep running into this same thing. I keep getting myself into this same thing. I see a pattern here. Identify that pattern, because sometimes that pattern is going to keep you, in a loop, and it's going to keep you away from, being successful and meeting your goals. So once you identify the pattern, you're going to want to break free and break loose from that pattern. And the way that you do that is start centering yourself and building boundaries around certain things, people, places, and things. Oftentimes, usually, these patterns are due to people, places, and things that we're not in line with and that we shouldn't be associating ourselves with. Also, if you see yourself in this loop, maybe there's a lesson that you need to learn from this. You need to learn the lesson and let it go. And there's always positives in learning a lesson. It may not feel great in the moment, but you just need to learn the lesson and say, I'm done with this. So then the next time this challenge presents itself, or you see that the pattern is going to start again, you have to set a boundary. You have to say, no, I'm not going down that path anymore. I'm done with it. Number 4, what are some beliefs that you have about yourself that may be limiting your potential? That's a big one, because remember, as I've stated in a previous video, it seems like everything just starts with a thought. It just starts with the belief, in your mind. And those beliefs, they can take you like down a rabbit hole. It could just be like one thought after the next, then it starts turning negative, and then before you know it, you're like in this deep hole that you can't get out of. So you have to think about some possible negative beliefs that you have about yourself that may be holding you back. So you have to assess, where did these beliefs come from? Where did they stem from? Did it come from someone like actually like telling you these things? Sometimes these beliefs can start like really early, you know, in childhood. And it kind of sucks because when you're that young, you're very impressionable, right? You're growing, right? And before you can even get a good start, here comes someone putting possible negative beliefs into your mind. It's almost like they're telling you who you are before you even get to know who you are, right? And that really sucks. So that's why oftentimes you see, once we get to adulthood, we have a lot of, you know, insecurities that now we have to rewire, reprogram. And it's possible. The brain is, I always tell my clients, the brain is like a computer. It can be reprogrammed. You just have to put in the work to do the reprogramming. And the reprogramming comes from talking to yourself, affirming yourself, and telling yourself who you are, and not allowing the world to tell you who you are. And finally, number 5, describe a time where you've made a mistake. Describe a time where you've made like the ultimate mistake, right? And you felt like a complete failure. I'm telling you to do this because usually there is a major lesson in that mistake, and you could grow from it. We're human, right? So we're gonna feel a type of way about the mistakes that we've made. We're gonna feel bad about it. We're gonna beat ourselves up about it. Fine, that's a human thing that we did. It's a human emotion. But eventually you gotta get past it. You gotta tell yourself, I can't beat myself up over this failure. I have to see the lesson in it. I have to see the positive from it. All things do work together for your good. Maybe sometimes these things are things that you have to go through and grow through in order to get to the best next level of who you are. So there you guys have it. This was part 1 of 2 on top 10 journaling prompts for self-discovery and growth. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you got a lot out of it. Stick around for part 2. I usually update videos like this every week. Thank you for sticking around. I hope that you're gaining something from this. Sometimes I know that people don't always have access, you know, to a therapist, or they're just not quite ready for that, and they want to do some, you know, self-discovery on their own, you know. So that's what this channel is here for. I'm always here to provide, you know, mental health tips to get you along the way. So thank you for sticking around. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.